Some maintain sports is a faction of elites, that only the top 1% matter, that those who allocate every waking moment to the perfection of their game trump all others, that those who try to find a balance between sport and life are defeated before the opening buzzer. We respectfully disagree. Actually, we disrespectfully disagree. Actually, screw those guys. There are two people in everyone. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice, man. When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you?
Absolutely.
You see me give everything I got, right?
Absolutely.
But we talking about practice right now.
But it's an issue that you're
we talking about practice. Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too. But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We're talking about practice.
Now, is it possible, though, that from where he's coming from, if you practice, not you would be better, but your teammates would be better?
How the hell can I make my teammates better by practice?
Just about tip-off time. The 76ers will take on...
Iverson takes a hard foul. Returns to the lineup.
Plays hurt.
Of course, the shoulder had been injured. Despite the injury,
Iverson drops 23 and has a career
5 injuries to the right knee.
Iverson pays the price.
This guy is a warrior.
Time to go to work.
In the spring of 2001, Allen Iverson was at his best.
Iverson again, got it!
On the court and off.
Every time I come in this gym, in this arena, I hear my favorite song, y'all voices.
Over the course of 22 playoff games, Iverson averaged 33 points. Only Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon were equally prolific with their scoring for that long of a single-season playoff run.
We just obviously fed off me as far as scoring, and everybody else just played their role and did whatever they had to do for us to win basketball games. And we gave everything we had.
Giving everything he had from the opening tip until the final buzzer sounded is in part what people recollect about number 3's entire career.
People paid to, see him play, and, he was fun to watch and he was fun to play with. So I think that's what made Allen a lot different and dynamic from a lot of players.
When it came to the game, he gave you 110% of what you're asking him. You don't find so many teammates like that. I played in this league for 18 years. There's no 2, 3, 4 guys I can put them in the same category as Allen Iverson.
Iverson makes a fake, 2 men guard him. He shoots a long 3 at the third quarter. Buzzer, it's good!
I've never seen a guy that at his size that can just take over a game. And he would take so many hits. And I think if any athlete really epitomized Philadelphia, probably in my lifetime, I would say it's Allen.
The little big man wasn't afraid to cross over the best the game has ever known. And he left a lasting impression on basketball fans everywhere when he made his demonstrative step in Game 1 of the finals.
He's way too good!
But there is more than his play that comes to mind when you think of Allen Iverson. We called him the answer, when in fact, he was a puzzle. Iverson could be charming.
It's time for y'all to play that song. Let's make this noise and get this party jumping. Where my coach? Where my coach? Coach Bryant. Is he around?
He could be entertaining.
We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. Welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your 2 soft shell chicken? 20 sauce? No, you can't order meat.
He could be emotional.
Do you love this game?
I don't, I didn't want to come back and embarrass myself. I know I can play.
Allen Iverson.
and he could be aggravating.
I've told y'all a million times.
That's kind of like a slap in my face. He's always going to be something. You know, he made a decision, and he stuck with it. And, you know, I respect what he did. You know, I made a mistake.
He's our captain, so it was tough for everybody. You know, Allen suffered, but our team suffered, and it's not an easy thing to do, but it's over.
He had God-given extreme quickness and skill, and he could shoot and move and fearlessness. He was Michael Vick on a basketball court, but he never worked on his game.
What if he had practiced harder or been a better teammate? Would he have been even better than he was? And he's clearly a Hall of Famer. I think that will certainly enter into the discussion along with all the superlatives describing his game.
Take that, Reggie Miller.
Iverson's persona pulls people in many directions. He stayed true to his upbringing. He took pride in the loyalty he showed to those he knew before the world knew him. And yet for an athlete among the mentally strongest, he yearned for others' appreciation. Then and now, he has that.
His courage and his heart and his competitiveness are things that are amazing to me. His loyalty is without exception. The way he feels about his teammates is something that's been so significant for me. And it's not something he just says. He goes out every day and does it.
When you look at what he's done, I mean, I think he's still second or third in playoff average behind. I think it's Michael and him, and I think Wilt right there. Just to be in that category is unique.
I did a lot of things right being a Sixer. I did a lot of things right, but I did a lot of things wrong. I made a lot of mistakes. I don't regret it, you know, because like I said, I'm the person that I am now because of a lot of experiences that I went through when I was here in Philadelphia.
Hello, goodbye, see you tomorrow. What a crossover by Allen Iverson. Derrick Fisher still looking for him.
The playground, that's where I got my game from. And I feel like, you know, my playground style it would be noticed, but it wouldn't be talked about in a bad way if I got all the fundamentals down too.
What a play by Allen Iverson.
I wanted the opportunity to play against the top guys and to go after them.
Imagine some of Michael Jordan's best moves. Now, speed it up a little. Put that 45 on a 33 RPM. Boom. I mean, that's Allen Iverson.
Iverson accelerates, putting the speed on.
He doesn't move like anything we know. It's quicker.
Following a footer, good. What a show by the little guy.
He's probably just playing at a different speed than everybody else. He's a freak of nature.
Look at the speed. Iverson with a sensational move.
Iverson, lightning quick on the crossover.
Lingerie, lingering on that one.
What a play! I do not believe the back got the layup and he's fouled. Allen Iverson starting to heat up here. What a shot by Allen Iverson.
Iverson determined to make it happen.
Oh my goodness! I don't believe what I just saw.
Just 6 feet tall, Allen proves that heart is more important than height. He's a fierce competitor who fearlessly attacks the basket.
No, Snow looks to drive, pulls up in the paint. Shoots. Oh, no! Wow. Iverson. Are you kidding me? That's a point guard, folks.
Allen is an assassin. He smells blood. He's going for the jugular. He will have no mercy. He will have no compassion. And he'll keep coming.
This is going to be something with Duncan. He's slammed for two. You are helpless when AI has it going on. Iverson, yes!
The kid is come up big. Breaks this crowd into a frenzy. What a shot.
I would definitely say he's helping to revolutionize the sport with his crossover moves and his individuality on the court. I mean, yes, it's still a team sport, and he plays it as a team player, but we as fans love when he does something just by himself.
Iverson takes it upon himself to carry the 76ers, and his determination never wavers.
52 points for Iverson. He is the man.
I always play with my heart. Always play that game like it's my last.
Jersey definitely has right now, but New Jersey's not playing that good of basketball. And 3 through 9 in the Eastern Conference is just throw the cards up in the air right now.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move. Allen Iverson makes it 95-90, a 40-point night for AI.
Allen Iverson move through his legs.
Oh,
he
mercy.
makes Antonio Daniels
drove him to the
76ers maintain possession. We're early in the second quarter. Vaughn right up on Iverson. Very tough defender, Jacques Vaughn. Iverson going one-on-one, accepting the challenge, and as they say, breaks the ankles of Vaughn and knocks it down.
I don't know what to say in that situation. Allen Iverson, the great player that he is.
And the crowd still buzzing about this.
Now talk about an ankle breaker.
Tonight, maybe so. Let's get an update from Paul.
Our first huddle report of the season, David. Bryant telling the club that they haven't played well, yet you're within 2. He really wants them to run. He said especially with Kyle Korver on the court, to press the tempo of this and to please take care of the basket.
Iverson now with it for Denver. Got fouled and won. Wow.
That's knowing how to play. Allen Iverson was getting ready to pass the ball, and Anthony Carter in the corner wide open. Heard the whistle and immediately got the ball up.
Then Monday they finish at Utah. Tough 5-game stretch. Iverson with the shot of the night. I know it's up, but the shot of the night. That is the shot of the night. You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Conference.
It's never happened before where a team won. Oh my! Iverson to J.R. Smith with the spin and the finish.
Passes than any team in the league. Watch this. The catch, the turn. Watch his head locate the rim and the backboard right away. As soon as he catches it, he turns, find it. There's the target. There's the square, and he lays it off there. J.R. Smith, great pass by Iverson. A better finish by J.R. Smith.
Iverson, bothered by Lou. Iverson.
How about that?
And steps over Tyronn Lue.
And then he steps back in the corner. Tyronn Lue all over it. Steps back, the pullback jumper, buries it. And watch him step right over the top of Tyronn Lue. Lets him know that's 7 straight.
Stay at home with Dirk Nowitzki. Don't let him screen and step back.
It's Nowitzki launching a 3. USA has it in play in 3 seconds. Allen Iverson at the buzzer. The United States has won. This is just an exhibition game. This is in Athens, and the U.S. is so excited with this victory.
I play every game like it's my last, showing my teammates, my coaches, the fans, and everybody else in the world that I play every game like it's my last. That's a big reason why my teammates respect me, my coaches respect me, because they know for 48 minutes, I'm going to come at them. When I'm on the court, I don't think about nothing but the game. What I love about the game is the competitiveness, the passion. I love everything about the game.
What a move by Iverson, and what a shot to follow.
The love for the game never goes away. It always stays there with you. You probably could talk to a million guys that played this game that's retired, and they still, in their heart, want to be out there every time they watch a game, every time they're around a game. I know they still want to do it, because it's hard for me to think about life after this. Basketball is hard sometimes. Basketball easy sometimes. But basketball is real. Basketball is just, it's life to me.
You know, when you somebody, you popular, you gotta have tough skin. Because you're never gonna be perfect to everybody. You're never gonna be able to satisfy everybody. All you're supposed to concentrate on is the people that love you and care about you. You know, I think it brings joy out of people to knock people down. You know, don't nobody care about what Allen Iverson does for the community. The story is when Allen Iverson does something that they think is wrong. That's the big story. That's the story that everybody want to read. And as bad as it is, that's the way it is. It's just an evil world. And, you know, I just want kids to just, and adults, to just learn from my experience and know that it don't matter what you do, how good you do, how many people lives you touch, how many good things you do, you know, people still gonna throw shots at you. And it's something that you gotta take. You gotta learn how to have thick skin. And I'd be lying if I said that those things didn't hurt, because they still hurt. You know, I'm 34 years old. People been throwing shots at me since the first time I went to jail. And it never stopped. And I never got used to it, but I'm just better now. They don't hurt as much, but it still hurt. But just, you know, those guys being up there and know that I had an impact on their life, and they can say that I had an impact on their life, that's everything to me, you know. And not just one person that I touched, it was two, you know, and hopefully I can continue to touch more lives.